Told you that a 15-year veteran fighter was likely stepping into the octagon for the last time, that he had 11 losses in the UFC, had never won a title nor was ever really known as a true contender, that he bounced around weight classes and had long stretches of inactivity.
Where's Nate Diaz?
Would you expect a celebration of his career? Because you're about to get one. Nathan Diaz isn't an ordinary fighter. In fact, Nathan Diaz is extraordinary in that he defies convention at every turn. Somehow, he's always transcended wins and losses, and he's never really needed a title to become one of the biggest draws in the UFC. In fact, his cult status runs contrary to all norms and conventions. So how did we get here? People think about the weed, the mean mugging, the brawl in Nashville, bottles being hurled through the air, the defiant, unbehaving bad boy renegade is always there. Yet, when you think about it, Nathan Diaz is pretty damn close to being the same 22-year-old kid who broke through on The Ultimate Fighter Season 5 as Nick Diaz's younger brother all those years ago. The chip on his shoulder comes from growing up in Stockton, California, which, try as we might, we'll never fully understand. Somewhere early on, he poetically embodied the street enchantments of the 209. He became synonymous with hardship. It's a beautiful burden he never gave up, just as he never gave up his passion for jiu-jitsu, his love of his brother Nick, whom he praised even as his popularity took on greater and greater heights.
A shout out to my brother Nick Diaz, the man, the main man.
Loyalty is who Nathan Diaz is. Yet, over the last 15 years, it's his principles and his conviction that constantly remind you that he's fighting for something more at all times. Nathan has never been down to do exactly as he's told. Weren't the Pellegrino double birds always directed at authority? Wasn't the blunt he rolled in Anaheim at the open workouts a gesture that he wouldn't be controlled? People from all over, fans, fellow fighters, media, stars from other industries, they live vicariously through Nathan Diaz, who is a fighter, who stands for fighting, to be who you are. By standing up for himself, he has given the fight game something to study, to get inspired by, to learn from. He did it in Orlando when he broke through on the microphone.
You're taking everything I work for, mother.
Did it when he told us
I'm not surprised, mother.
after beating Conor McGregor. He did it by rocking Leon late and putting his hands up as if to say, I'm still here. And he did it by taking this one last potential UFC fight. A doozy, no doubt about it, against a welterweight machine who is supposed to win, who is supposed to run roughshod through Nathan and everyone else. Here's the thing. Nathan has been here before, and he'll still be there. Through the pressures of the fight game, the money, the fame, he is exactly who he's always been. An OG who didn't just move the needle, he kicked the hell off the record. A fighter who gave rebelliousness a full blast of sincerity, and an uncompromising sense of integrity. That nobody can ever take from him. Titles? Nah. He championed fighting by staying true to himself. As he potentially walks away from the UFC on his own terms, that's worth celebrating.